What's that locker room like right now?
Man, this is a great feeling. It's a great win as a team, beating a great team, a great opponent. Rivalry game like that at home in front of our fans. It's just a great feeling to be able to come together as a team and win a game like that.
Yeah, what'd you see out of our Darius through today? You know, he had such a big game.
I mean, he's a playmaker. Anytime we get the ball in his hands, we know he's very explosive. We know he can make a play at any given moment. So he's a big part of our offense, and he put that on display today.
Especially when he was able to block for you to get that touchdown. What does that mean to you for someone to be able to have your back like that?
That's my brother, man. That's what this team is about. You know, doing everything that we can for each other, whether it's making a play or doing something so somebody else can make a play. You know, that's just kind of what we base our team off of.
What's the biggest difference in the second half from the first half?
I think we were just a little bit more focused. We executed better. We moved the line of scrimmage a little bit more, and we were just able to make some plays and hit some big plays.
What's going wrong in the first half, do you think?
I don't know if anything went wrong. We just played better in the second half, I think.
When you see you have a defense that hasn't given up a touchdown since A&M over a month ago, I mean, you got to feel good knowing you only need a couple points to win in that case.
They definitely make our jobs a lot easier, but we want to repay them and kind of pay off their hard work and keeping teams out of the end zone by scoring points on the other end. So, those are a great group of guys, and they do everything that they can for us, so we try to return the favor.
Going to the SEC championship game, the depth of the running back position was you, Bo. What does that mean to be able to have that depth going into the playoff and the SEC championship?
It's a huge advantage. It's a long season, and a lot of people have been banged up throughout the year, but having that depth at every position is it's a key to help us continue this run that we're trying to go on. So every game we try to get better and better, so hopefully it'll work out for us.
Does this offense seem to play better when there's like a sense of urgency when you come back in the second half? Because the last couple of weeks you've done it, we've kind of taken over the game.
I think it's just about how we focus. Sometimes we don't come out as focused as we need to, and throughout the course of the game when we realize we got to step it up, I think that's when we really start to focus more and we start to get better execution and better results.
What's behind that, do you think, coming out with that lack of focus in that first half?
I don't know. I wouldn't call it a lack of focus. The game.
Ooh.
First injury of the game, huh?
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
The first half and the focus you were talking about.
It's not. I don't think it's a lack of focus. I think we just kind of, you have to come out and feel the game out. Obviously you want to come out as the best you possibly can, but you never know how the game is going to go. So you kind of have to feel your way out and adapt to any circumstance that's thrown at you in the game. And I think that the coaches emphasize that every day in practice, giving us the difficulty in practice so that we'll be able to handle any sort of outcome in the game. So I think that's why we're able to come out in the second half in games like this and be able to perform better.
How big were those field goals by Adam Griffith?
What's up?
How big were those field goals by Adam Griffith in that first half?
Well, if you can't get a touchdown, obviously you want to get some type of points. So, he's a huge part of our team, and we appreciate him. Just like J.K., our kicking game is a big part of our team. So we really appreciate those guys, changing the field position or getting us points on the board when we can't get in the end zone.
Explain Jalen's ability to contain his composure mentally when he has 2 interceptions and still be able to have clutch plays. What does it say about his leadership, his ability to continue to lead the team?
I don't know how to put it into words, just the way that the poise that he has throughout the game to keep his composure, keep his head after, having 2 big turnovers like that. That just makes him that good of a leader for us, and I really think he does a good job of keeping his head in the game, staying mentally focused no matter what the outcome is, and he does a good job of pushing us and keeping us, kind of calm in situations like that when we're having some difficulties, and he just does his best to keep us in the right mind frame to come out and continue to try to execute.
Darius as a passer.
Want to take stock after 12 games. What kind of sense of accomplishment do you guys have? Is there anything you can take away from what you've done right now, no matter what happens?
Not really. We're not done yet. So until we're done, we're not gonna measure any amount of success that we've had this year. We're focused on the next game and the next game and the next game. So once we're done, then we'll assess it.
Darius' throw, what do you think about that?
Well, it was a good throw. Usually on a play like that, you kind of want to hit a guy that's wide open, but for him to be able to put it in a tight window like he was actually a quarterback, I thought that was impressive.
Being one of 3 productive running backs on his team, what's the relationship among all of y'all?
We're as close as it gets. Anytime one of us makes a play, the other running backs are the first guys to kind of love him up